Welcome to the Ontario CB Club, where the radio's home and the friendships grow. We ride the highways and the county roads, sharing stories as we go. From the crack of dawn to the late night boom, our voices travel far and wide. In the CB Club we find our tune, with every mile we're side by side. Breaker 19, come on back, let's hear your voice on the track. In the Ontario CB Club, there's always someone to talk back. Through the winter snow or the summer's heat, we keep the airwaves alive. In our rolling homes on wheels, it's the friendships that thrive. Antennas high, touching the sky, signal strong as we pass by. The Ontario CB Club, it's where we belong, under the open sky. So tune in now, don't be shy, join our convoy, give it a try. In the Ontario CB Club, together we'll ride, with CB love that won't die. Breaker 19, come on back, let's hear your voice on the track. In the Ontario CB Club, there's always someone to talk back. Through the winter snow or the summer's heat, we'll keep the airwaves alive. In our rolling homes on wheels, it's the friendships that thrive. Antennas high, touching the sky, signal strong as we pass by. The Ontario CB Club, it's where we belong, under the open sky. So tune in now, don't be shy, join our convoy, give it a try. In the Ontario CB Club, together we'll ride, the CB love that won't die. Come on back, let's hear your voice on the track. In the Ontario CB Club, there's always someone to talk back. Through the winter snow or the summer's heat, we'll keep the airwaves alive. In our rolling homes on wheels, it's the friendships that thrive. Breaker 19, come on back, let's hear your voice on the track. In the Ontario CB Club, there's always someone to talk back. Through the winter snow or the summer's heat, we'll keep the airwaves alive. In our rolling homes on wheels, it's the friendships that thrive. In the Ontario CB Club, together we'll ride, the CB love that won't die.
Okay, hi everybody. Thank you so much for coming. Let me fix the Facebook stream here. I have two different streams going on. This is your host Nick. We are live on Facebook as well. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Happy Friday again. Let me refresh this page. Should be able to see the stream on perfect. Okay, let me send a message to everybody. I don't like that, but anyway. So guys, if you can hear me, there you go. I forgot the key up here as well. So guys, if you can hear me, the stream is ready on Facebook, and it's up and running. And yeah, we are up and running. So got both streams coming in. Pete, thank you so much. Thank you so much, my good friend. It's always a pleasure to have you here, and thanks for what you're doing every time. Okay, so we got 2 people watching on Facebook. That's good. Okay, so for those of you who are new, I'm just gonna grab my paperwork. This is our Friday night live net. We do this every Friday at 9 p.m. sharp. uh, assuming that everything is working, because I do the live stream and I turn off everything, and then the next Friday when I try to put everything back together to go live, there's glitches, there's stuff, and sometimes nothing works, and sometimes we are late. But I guess it happens in the most wealthiest families. Nothing we can do about that. So thank you for coming. Um, we use the Zello walkie-talkie app. Okay, the Zello walkie-talkie app, which you can see here on the right corner. Um, this is not to. It's an internet-based CB radio or ham radio, if you may. This is not to take you away from your radio. This is just once a week, so that we can communicate with all our members. It is free. It doesn't cost nothing to download. It doesn't cost nothing to set up. So this is what we use, again, once a week, so that we can communicate with all of our members. So tonight is Friday, the 26th of September, 2025. Yes, we are up and running. So as usually, we're gonna do the check-ins, the people that are joining us via the Zello app, and then we go into your comments on Facebook and on YouTube. And yeah, if you're ready, guys, I think the audio should be okay. I think you can hear me okay. Let's go. Let's go, guys. The floor is yours.
LA 225 Scooter from Louisiana checking in and out. Thank you for doing what y'all do. Keep it on, keep it on.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Man, 3030, White Eagle, Tennessee. Checking in. Hello, everybody.
All right.
Nine World Radio 962 down out of BC.
9 Oscar Charlie 510 Mario from Stouffville, Ontario. Good evening.
Mario from Stouffville, Ontario. I like
9
that.
Oscar Charlie 171 Mark from Lindsay, Ontario.
See if I can put the volume up a little bit.
9 Oscar Charlie 236 Menastra, Ontario. Wayne. Good evening, everybody.
All right.
Hey, friends. 9 Oscar Charlie 965 Cliff from Keswick, Ontario.
Thanks for coming, Cliff.
9 Oscar Charlie 121 Daryl from Worcester. 2 Oscar Charlie 280 Louisiana, USA, Thomas. 9 Romeo Charlie 5711 Ryan, Strathcona County, Alberta. Happy Friday. 9 Oscar Charlie 209 Roscoe, Lindsay, Ontario.
All right.
2290 Daniel, Houston, Texas.
Mark 1137. Good evening, everyone, from Cambridge, Ontario.
All right.
9 Oscar Charlie 520 Listowel, Ontario. You got Ted here.
Nice, nice.
181 northeastern New Brunswick, Canada, on the Canadian Peninsula.
All right. Crank up the volume a little bit. I think we're low.
9 Oscar Charlie Eric in the town of Zurich.
Area is 156.
9 Oscar Charlie 1313 Wade checking in. Innisfil.
Wade, long time no see, my friend.
9 Oscar Charlie 552 Joe from Kitchener, Ontario. Good evening, all.
All right. Okay, guys, thanks so much. I've got 18 people so far. Steve was the first one. Scooter 225. Thanks so much. I've got Matt on number 2, Dan from BC, number 3, Mario from You said it nice, Mario. 510 Mario from. I didn't get that part, but you said it nice. It was. Then I got Mark on number 5, Wayne on number 6, Cliff on number 7, Daryl on number 8, Thomas from Louisiana on number 9, Ryan from Alberta on number 10, 209 Roscoe on number 11, 290 Daniel from Texas. Thank you so much. 1137 Mark. Good evening. Happy Friday. Ted was number 14. Number 15 181 David. 156 Ari was number 16. Wade, a long time no see, my friend. I hope you're doing okay. Good to have you back. You are number 17, okay? 1313 Wade. And then number 18, 9 Oscar Charlie 552 Joe. Let me go back up here and look at Facebook. Al is wishing us happy Friday. Happy Friday, Al. I'll check you in on number 19, my friend. Thank you so much. 1957. Okay, Al is 1957. Ken saying hello from Campbellford, Ontario. 914 Ken. He's on the mobile. I know I don't have to look at his comment. I know he's always in the mobile. Nuno. Nuno is 9 Oscar Charlie 0158. 9 Oscar Charlie 0158. Thanks so much. You're number 21 on the check-ins list. And Dave 181 New Brunswick. I think you checked in already. Yeah, so thanks so much for watching the live stream. Let me go on YouTube. Oh boy. Thank you so much. Jeff and Pete. Thank you so much. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you so much. Awesome. So we got our friend Pete. Pete, did you check in from Zello? You didn't. I have you on Facebook. Sorry, I have you on YouTube. So I'll check you in. Our good friend Pete from Down Under. Very nice to have you. Happy Friday. Dave says hello. Dave, is it the same Dave? It could be another Dave. I'll check you in on number 23. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah, I just don't want to say your last name, just first name. Thank you so much. Number 23. Michael is number 24. Thank you so much. Happy Friday. All right, number 24. And JC, 9 World Radio, 1978. I'll check you in on number 25, okay? 9 World Radio, 1978. My bad. I need glasses. Definitely, I need glasses. 9 World Radio, number 25, okay? Awesome. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming in. Jeff, I'll check you in on number 26. Thank you so much for everything. Our good friend Jeff from Ottawa. It was a pleasure meeting you. And thank you for coming and talking to me, because I don't know even how you look like. So now at least I know you can see me here too. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. All right. From Iroquois, Ontario. Yes, David. Yes, thank you so much. I'll make that. I'll make a note. Thank you so much, and good to have you here. Okay, anybody else would like to check in? Let me go back on Facebook, see if I didn't miss anybody. Paul, yes, of course. Paul, you're number 27. Thank you so much, Paul. I'll check you in here, number 27. Let me fix this here. Yep. Paul is 9 Tango Charlie 256. Thank you so much. Happy Friday from Edmonton. Very nice to have you here. And yeah, I was gonna comment about that, guys. Paul mentioned that I have a few radios. I have more radios, but if you watch the last Friday's stream, they're the exact same, because I I had a headache, and I came home and I lie down on the couch, and I woke up around 8, and I'm like, I gotta fly. So I didn't have time to take this one out and put other ones. So so you can see more radios and make you more jealous. So yeah, no, I didn't do that. I just turn on the lights, camera, action, boom, and we are on the air. Yes, Michael, thank you so much. Happy Friday to everybody. Thank you for coming. All right, anybody else would like to check in and say hello on Zello? All we ask is first name and location. So if you haven't done so, just key up. If you have any questions about Zello, I can help you set it up real quick. It's super easy. It has a PTT lock, as you can see here. I touched it. I'm talking for almost 6 minutes now. And when I'm done, I'm going to touch the screen and it will release the PTT. So, yeah, if you have any questions or if you want to say hello, please feel free. The floor is yours.
Sign off to Saturday, 1521, Jerry, Fog Station. To the radio, 5322, up here in the upper, the Danforth Village. Robbie's the name. I like to be called Robbie, but you can call me Robert.
All right.
Hello, everyone. It's Friday night, and this is my second time in this gathering. I'm Chus Andariega. I don't have any of the numbers that you and letters that you use. I'm just a learner, a slow learner. This is my second time in 5 months. So happy Friday, everyone.
Somebody's trying to key up.
It's okay. I'm also a slow learner, 9 World Radio, 1978, Ontario.
All right. Thank you for coming in. I think I remember you. I cannot see your name. So if you want to share your name with us, just first name and location, and we'll get you a number. It's easy. Don't worry. I gotta take a look at the name now. Sue, what was it? I was talking to the lady. I'm so sorry I forgot your name. I remember you checked in here before. If you can give us just the first name and location, please. Thank you. I have a small screen, and when people key up here, I can only see. All right, that's fine. Maybe a little bit later. So Al says I made the channel. Yes, sir. You made it. You made it on the channel. Good evening, all from Louis, VE3, Quebec, Juliet. VE3, Quebec, Juliet. Thank you so much, Louis. Thank you so much for coming in. Long time no here. Yes, everything is well. Thank you so much. Yeah, good to have you here. Happy Friday. So, yep. We are up and running. Perfect. Let me take a look on Facebook. I don't want to miss anyone's comments. Mark, yes, sir. Mark is number 32 on the check-ins list. Louis, you were number 31. Okay. So Mark is watching on the stream on Facebook. And Mark is from Buffalo. Mark is 207 Buffalo. So number 32 on the check-ins list. Thank you so much. Number 33, we have Lance. Thank you so much. 9 Oscar Charlie 540. Thank you so much for watching on the stream here on Facebook. You are number 33. All right. Back to you guys. If anybody else would like to check in and say hello, all we ask is first name and location. Go ahead.
the lady that checked in, I think it's her name is Chussan, and I saw it on the locator list.
I'm sorry, everyone. I know that you've been referring to me. I was a little distracted and far from my mobile. I have a radio, a mobile radio, and I have a great antenna thanks to you guys. I consulted about an antenna for my vehicle a month ago, and thank you for the warm welcome. Thank you. My name is Chus, and my nickname is Andariega. Thank you. Have a good Friday, everyone.
Thank you, Choose. Yes, now I remember. Now I remember because I couldn't forget your name, and my screen is small. And thank you to Matt for pointing that out. Thank you so much. Good to have you here. You can tell us a little bit later when we start, because I don't know if you are watching us on Facebook. I don't know if you even have Facebook. So Pete says, "Welcome, Choose. Welcome, Al. Hey, we have Bill. Bill is 2 Oscar Charlie 2301. I'll check you in on number 34, my friend. Thank you so much. Bill is from Las Vegas, and Bill is watching from YouTube. 2 Oscar Charlie 2301. Thank you so much, Bill. Happy Friday. Good to have you here. Very nice. Very nice, guys. Thank you for everybody for being here. Okay, so Choose, maybe you can tell us about the radio that you bought, and then what we do on Facebook is, I don't know if you follow us on Facebook, the day before or sometimes the same day, like earlier on Friday, we post topics. So if somebody wants to talk about an antenna, if somebody wants to ask a question about a radio and whatnot. So far we have a few topics going on, but I don't know if you wanna share with us what kind of radio did you buy, what kind of an antenna, because I don't remember you telling us anything about that. So yeah, we're curious. Tell us, please.
Through that, I haven't reported to these meetings for a while, but I have let's say a very affordable TV radio that I use for my vehicle because I go for road trips. I recently came back from the Maritimes where I went for 3 weeks. And I
Nice.
try to, very excited about using my car on the road. My radio on the road.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I only kept up, side conversations in Spanish. As a matter of fact, one of
Oh.
the channels is full of truckers who speak Spanish. And I
Yeah.
was able to pick up a few of those conversations, but they were very busy and they were talking very coded language. They were not like open to have like strangers join their conversations. And the rest of the channels I picked up, like I said, a lot of conversations among truckers from the United States and some from Canada, but unfortunately not many.
Okay, we lost you there. I don't know if somebody keyed up by accident. Yeah, because we have a safety feature in case if somebody forgets the PTT on after 10 seconds, somebody can key up while you talk and interrupt you, so we don't have to hear the phone, let's say, rubbing inside your pocket or anybody's pocket. But yeah, that's very nice. That's very nice. There is a chance that maybe they couldn't hear you. Okay. Because if you're running a portable radio, it can be tough sometimes. Sometimes they talk too fast, and you don't have time. Like by the time you're ready to transmit, somebody else transmit, and they have bigger radios and whatnot. But yeah, very nice, very nice. Good to hear that you bought a radio and all that stuff. Very nice, very nice. And you travel a lot. Wow. Okay, good stuff. If you don't have anything else to add, then we can go ahead with the rest of the conversation here.
Thank you. I'm still trying to being effective and fluid with Zello, but I'm not. So I guess I think I sometimes don't have very good recordings of my statements to you guys. Sorry about that. And yes, you can go on. And my understanding is that the topic today is actually how to build something. Thank you for
So
welcome
you,
again and happy Friday.
all right,
Happy Friday to you too. And
all right.
it also
Steve.
depends on what channel you're on and what frequency you're using. Sometimes, yeah, it can be confusing. And
Yep, don't forget the like button.
I have the same problem.
Steve, I'll check you in number 35, my friend.
Good night. Good night.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you for coming in. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday night. I'll check you in on number 35. Okay, number 35. On number 36, we got Steve. Steve is UDX 483, South Carolina. Yes, sir. I'm writing you down here on the list. Don't forget to smash that like button. But no, just touch it once, because if you touch it again, it unlikes. You hit like and then you touch it again, it does the opposite. So just touch it once. That's all you have to do. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming. Okay, yes, somebody suggested, and Choose, thank you for watching. Somebody suggested how to build an antenna, which is a super easy thing to do if you want to make a little dipole. So nice, good for that. Anybody would like to suggest any ideas on how to build an antenna? I know Eric 156 has some ideas, because he has like 150 acres there, and he has so much space that he can fit 2 football fields, and he can build antennas to talk to the moon if necessary. So besides Ari, is anybody else have tried to build an antenna and give us some insights? Go ahead.
I wish. You know, with all the radios and antennas that I've had and stuff like that, you think I would know something. Gee whiz, I don't. Like, you know, it's coming across where you can get the materials and stuff like that too, I guess. But I would like to have a dual polarized antenna. Like, you know, I can't have a big 4x4 anymore, but I could probably, you know, fit something like a Comet or a PDL2 would be really nice. But Comet would be great, because I like the idea of dual polarization.
Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else has any comments or any ideas on how to make an antenna? I don't want to promote all the time, but like I've made a little dipole with 14 gauge wire, speaker wire. It's super easy, 8.5 feet on both sides, twisted on a piece of coax, and then into the radio. And yeah, that's all you need. But if anybody else has any other ideas, please go ahead. Feel free. What did I do with my...
I have instructions for a Maple Comet, and it's got the dimensions in there. I guess that would be pretty much the same thing as, you know, the aluminum for it, and, you know, sourced it out somewhere, and somebody to make me one. I made a vertical rifle using a 4-foot fire stick as the power and a 2-foot fire stick as the negative, and it got me around.
Yep, yep. Yeah, that works out okay with the fire sticks. For those of you who don't know what the fire sticks are, they have a 3/8 bolt male to connect into the base of your antenna, and it's a maybe plastic whip, and you can see the copper wire wrapped around the whole antenna, and some of them are like that. And then on the top, they have a little adjustable whip, a small one, and that's how you can adjust the SWR. Where is Ted? Where is Ted? Ted, you are looking at you guys on the radio. That's why I know what you guys do. I know what you guys do. You because Dan was talking to Wayne, and they were able to talk on the radio. I've been listening, don't worry. So these guys are on the radio and they don't come here. I'm joking. I'm only joking. Do whatever you want, guys. Yeah. So Ted, one of the topic was how to build how to build an antenna, and what was the other one? What did the rest of the people voted for? If you are here, Ted. If not, I can look it up.
Yeah, so someone suggested how to build an antenna in the comments, but popular vote this week was amplifiers. So yeah.
Okay, so you want to break the law. Break the law. All right, so let me hear you. Any suggestions? I have one here that I never used. I made a video about it. It's 9.9 out of 10 condition, and it does from 0 to 30 megahertz, so it can work on the HF bands, and I think it does 150 watts. Yeah, and it's just sitting there behind this light that I have there. Hey, Mike, I didn't see Mike. Hold on, guys. Whoa, just a second. Mike is watching from Facebook. Mike, I'll check you in on number 37. My apologies, you were here earlier, but my apologies. 102 Whitby. Mike, I don't know if you're going to be on the Hamfest tomorrow. I am going. For those of you who don't know, there is a Hamfest going on tomorrow, bright and early, in Ancaster, Ontario. So, yeah. Thanks, Mike. Thanks for coming. Most likely I'll see you there in the Hamfest. All right. Yeah, so I don't want to CB Lounge 2112 is also live Friday night ski pass. Yes, sir. Maybe I'll put him on the screen there. Okay. Good to have you guys. Thank you so much for coming. Anybody else or Ted, if you want to take over now, go ahead with the amplifier. Any ideas, any solutions?
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, sir. No problem.
Okay, good. Because I just wanted to before we start talking amplifiers here, I would like to kind of clear the air with everybody. Like I know a lot of ham radio operators, they got their ham radios clipped for so they can get down to 27 meters. So just so that we're all on the same page here when we're talking amplifiers, please.
Yeah, absolutely. There is no problem. We are all radio operators, my friend. Radio operators. We don't judge. We don't cause any harm on the air, right? And we like to talk to strangers and, from different parts of the earth or different parts of the country and make friends, I guess. Yeah.
100%, 100%. I'm on the same level as that. Just as long as, everybody else says when we're talking, the legal stuff.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. I was just being sarcastic when I say breaking the law. Yeah, breaking the law. All right. Who else? The majority was for amplifiers. Let me go back and see the hey JT liked the post. Oh, JT, yes, of course. JT, we have JT. JT, we have Steve on the other side on YouTube. Okay, so JT, I'll check you in number 38 on the check-ins list. JT is 21 South Carolina. Thank you so much. And if you have YouTube, you should go to his channel too. And you can go to Steve's channel. I forgot to mention that. So JT, 21 South Carolina. And my good friend Steve, UDX 483. Okay, if you go to YouTube, he does a lot of contacts. This guy, he does contact after contact after contact. The latest video he made was like Sao Paulo, Brazil, or something like that. Yeah, Sao Paulo, Brazil, from South Carolina on the CB radio. Amazing. All right, I have to find the post here with the amplifier. So, any suggestion, guys, on a brand that you like? I just want to mention that there is two types of amplifiers: the low input and the high input, or the low drive and the high drive. The low drive can maximum take up to 10 watts on sideband and 4 watts on AM. The high drive can take up to 60, 80. Ooh, depends on the amplifier. So, yeah, Ted or somebody else would like to elaborate for amplifiers. Thank you.
Texas Star 657 is a good amp, and it's a high driving. And man, you can. I tell you one thing.
Oh boy.
Those are good amps. Oh yeah, Nick, and you were talking about City Line 2112. I said hi to him. I went on his live stream. I said hi to him twice. He didn't acknowledge me one time. So I just subscribe from his channel.
Maybe Matt, maybe he didn't see it because he's doing ripas, the ripas and skip. No, I think he's a good guy. He's a good guy. All right, yeah, yeah, guys. Anybody else would like to elaborate? My Norton protection has expired. Oh my God, I am exposed now. My computer is exposed. Yeah, okay. All right, yeah, guys, take it from here. Your favorite amplifier, or the one that you wish you had. Go ahead.
Messenger, 2KW, or the old TNT series of amplifiers.
All right.
Yeah, I've had a few around here, mostly just transistor amps, no tube amps, so I don't really know anything about those at all. I know just enough about transistor amps to be dangerous, I guess. let the smoke get a few of those, and learned a few lessons the hard way. But yeah, there's I don't run a lot of power out of one anymore.
I don't even run
more
any
rely on
power.
antenna, I guess, but
I don't even run any power.
yeah, it's definitely a little bit of extra wattage can help you if you just want to get over the top of the pile there and talk to someone. It definitely helps.
Hello to Bill.
A 300 gray. Those are good amps.
I have a Texas Star and I haven't used it, and I've had it for 3 years now, and I'm only doing 60 watts.
Bill, I'll check you in a
on
number
my Anytone, and
39, okay? Number
yeah, I
39.
haven't had any problems.
Dave, yes. Somebody else get up.
SB 220.
Hit kit. Oh,
Back in the 70s, I had a little amp called a Pro Cat. It was a tube amp, about 5 or 6 tubes, only 60 watts. But we lived in, I lived in Clarkson, Ontario. It was okay when you run on a beam. It was all right. A Firebird 500.
all right. The models coming in and going. I didn't even know Mike said the hit kit. Wow, okay. Let me say hello to Bill 158. I'll check you in, Bill, on number 39. And guys, I forgot to mention the Hamfest in St. Albert, Ontario, which is again tomorrow. So thanks, Dave, for pointing that out. My apologies for not remembering this. I'll check you in since you joined on number 40, my friend. Number 40. Happy Friday. Thank you so much. So yes, guys, tomorrow we have two Hamfests going on. One is in Ancaster, Ontario, the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club, and the one in St. Albert, Ontario, which is in the east, close to Kingston. And I wish I can go to both of them. Dave, I don't know if you have any affiliation with the group. Maybe, I know it's probably too late now, but maybe next year, maybe you guys can do it on a different date. I would love to come over and make a video. I don't know if you're following my YouTube channel. I go to every Hamfest and I make videos. If you have YouTube, you can check us out on YouTube, Ontario CB Radio Club. I'm playing clips from previous Hamfests right now as we speak, because here you only see the radios. There's no too much action going on Facebook. But if you check the stream on YouTube, you will see what I'm talking about. So yeah, I wish you guys didn't make it the same day, so that I can come and see you guys. 'Cause I went to the Hamfest in Ottawa, and that thing was like amazing, so big, and so many tables and so many good radios and whatnot. I'm gonna play the video of the Hamfest in Ottawa on the channel in a few seconds. The this video is finishing up. This is from Barrie, Ontario, and I'll play the one from Ottawa. So thanks, guys. Ted, Steve is saying hello on YouTube there. Okay, so back to you. Sorry for keeping the mic for so long, but I had to say about the other Hamfest in St. Albert, Ontario. So if you are from the east side, guys, maybe you should go there instead. Back to you.
Hello, Steve. We'll go back. Yeah, just a little base antenna. It was it's just an Antron 899, and so anyway, I set that up, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna be a big dog out there, and I'm gonna, I got this old radio off a buddy. It was a Magnum Delta Force that had been hacked and tweaked, and who knows. Got that. I thought, yeah, that's great. I'm gonna put a I'm gonna put an amplifier in line because I wanna get out there and talk to people.
Yeah, you want to make some noise.
So anyway, I picked up it was a oh shoot, TX 2250, I believe it was. Had two Motorola 455 transistors in it. I don't know, did maybe at best, like 150 watts on sideband. Anyway, put that online, and man, that was bad news. I was
Hi,
splattering all over
Smiley.
the
Thanks for
neighborhood
coming.
here. My neighbors were telling me that they could hear me through their home theater speakers and TVs, and yeah, so just a bad combination of things. Dirty radio, an antenna that's kind of prone to doing that type of thing, and yeah, so you have to be careful if you would decide to put an amplifier line. You want to start with a clean.
Yeah, great point there, my friend. Great point. Let me say hello to Six Guns. Oh yes, Smiley, Six Guns. I'll check you in, my friend. Number 41 on the check-ins list. You have told me your name, but I don't have it here. And let me say hello to oh, the comments are a little bit slow on the screen here. Let me say hello to Rochester, New York, number 42, my friend. I'll check you in on number 42. Our good friend Ed, thank you so much. Whiskey Romeo Whiskey 2961 from Rochester, New York. Good to have you here, my friend. Happy Friday. And yeah, and Smiley on number 41. Okay, perfect. Thanks, guys. Thank you for coming in. Always a pleasure to have you here. I hope everything is okay. I hope the audio is okay and you can hear everybody. So yeah, the amplifiers, guys, they don't forgive. So once you hook up an amplifier, you have to transmit in low power first. Check your SWR, because tube amplifiers, they're a little bit more forgiving, but solid state transistor amplifiers, they do not forgive. You key it up a couple of times with the extra SWR and it will kiss you goodbye.
Is this working?
Well, to back to I told you earlier about my ProCat. This is 1970, and when I turned it on, like I said, I had the same problem, and it was homemade. And what happened was I got on everyone's television set. There was old TVs back in there. They all linear amplifiers, and they were poorly made. And I got on everyone's friggin' in the neighborhood. They all called me up and said, "Eric, what the heck you doing? You crazy?" I said, "I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I unplugged it and sold it."
Yeah, we hear you there, Breaker, Mr. Bill. Yes, we hear you. Go ahead, come back.
I was just going to say, you're talking about amplifiers and high SWRs. If you research LD Moss amplifiers, they don't care what your SWR is. They'll just keep on working. You could key up and cut your coax with an LD Moss amplifier, and it will still work.
Oh, cool.
Sounds like that's what I need. I've let the smoke out of a few. Yeah, learned the hard way.
I guess everybody's looking at that amplifier. Bill has one, and Bill can do up to 2 kilowatts. So for our friend Dave from that mentioned about the Hamfest in St. Albert, I'm showing the Hamfest in Ottawa right now on the YouTube stream. So I don't know if you want to watch it there. Yeah. So these are great amplifiers. Bill, do you want to share the price? How much did this thing cost?
Well, there's a Facebook site for these LTMOS amps. They're not STC approved, of course. Well, the guy that makes them is in Indonesia.
Oh,
And I bought one off of them, and they're doing really good. The price of them is really reasonable. I can post the link to the Facebook site. But I swear by them. These things, they don't run hot. They don't take a lot of power. And they just keep on clicking all day long. I went through a couple of the pill amplifier, the 2879 Toshibas, or whatever you want to call it. Any kind of a higher SWR, they just blew up the smoke. And that's why I decided to go with an LD MOS amplifier. Because it does not care what your SWR is. That's the great thing about it.
wow.
The audio's fantastic. I've had no problems with it. But, yeah, I'll post the link to that site.
Wow.
Thunder amps.
Thunder amps. Okay.
Yeah, those amps that are on AliExpress and that are 50 and 100 and 200 watts, they're red. How do you get your how do you get your wattage down to work with it? Because if you go on sideband, you're getting 12 and 14 watts. There is no adjustment. That's the RM Italy's. RM Italy amps. Yeah, I know there's the one that's black. It's Italy, but there's also a red version that's made in 50 watts and I think 100 and 200 watts.
Yeah, those ones there are like a even cheaper amp than the RM Italy's, and they're
Hey,
Yeah.
Paul.
I don't know. A lot of times you just get what you pay for in those. Very, very low drive, and yeah, like Bill mentioned there, with any amp, transistor amp, you got to make sure you got a very, very good SWR. I think the one I got out of the States from Hopper built amps, they say no more than 1.3 SWR if you're going to put that thing in line. So yeah, some of the tube amps and are more forgiving, and I guess like what he's saying, the LD MOS. But yeah, some of those really cheap ones, they go poof pretty easy.
What if you're using an antenna matcher?
Yep, that's good. That would be a good thing to do. But yeah, like you said too, you gotta watch how much wattage you put into those. You can have your yeah, depending on what radio, you can have your radio turned down internally to run that in line. Yeah.
Yeah, but you got an older radio turned down, a simple CB. Some of them just won't do it. I know some of them you can, because I had an older Radio Shack that could turn it down or up.
Yeah, most of the older ones you can. Yeah, you just would, you have to look up the schematic or whatever and find out, what's what in there. And then a lot of the newer ones, they have, they'll have it right on the front face of them, right? You can turn the RF output up or down. But yeah, older ones, most of them, I don't know, I haven't seen too many that you can't turn them down internally.
With the LD Moss amplifiers, there's a display on the front. You can set all your parameters up. And when you have one, when you order one, you can request, like mine is 0 to 50 watts in. And depending on how much I put in, if I go up to 45 to 50 watts, I'll get the full 2K, or I can turn it down to a few hundred watts. And then you can set all your parameters on the display. If it overheats, if the SWR goes over 6, like stuff like that, it'll shut the amp down. A lot of safety features. But you can run anywhere from 1 to 50 watts, and that'll just on the LD Moss amp.
I've seen the link that you shared, Mr. Bill. That's a pretty impressive amp, that's for sure. For Facebook there, yeah, that's pretty well.
It is. I mean, I had a couple of big dog amps, and I had an AT2K antenna tuner, because my antenna setup, I can't get a good match. Well, I couldn't at the time. So I was running the tuner and everything else, and if it did, like you said, if it goes over 1.3, those things just go up in smoke in no time. They run hot, they draw a lot of power. These LD Moss amps run around anywhere from 55 to 61 volts. They draw a few amperage. Like I'm running mine on 220. You don't have to. But on 110, it draws these 7, 8, 9 amps maximum. But yeah, I swear by the amps. They're beautiful amps. Crystal clear, no distortion. Just a fantastic amplifier.
Hornet's a good amp too.
Okay. We'll look it up. Thanks for the link. Bill posted a link there. And Mark posted a link too. So I don't know, Mark, what was the link about? You can share with us. Let me say hello real quick to Paul. Paul is 9 Oscar Charlie 1053, and he's watching us from Newfoundland. And Heidi is also watching from Newfoundland from YouTube. Thank you so much, guys. Heidi is 9 Oscar Charlie 1533. So thank you for coming in, guys. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you don't have any snow yet. So yeah, thanks, guys. Thank you for coming. JC is saying that speaking about amps, he has a Texas Star 667V. And he says he lives in a townhouse, so he cannot use it. So Steve said to JC, if you can send this 667 to me, I will take good care of it. And yeah, hi Paul. And JC also says, I do have an RM Italy 35 for AM, no problem with that one. Well, that's a little bit weird there, JC, because on AM, if you transmit with a lot of power and you're not tuned properly, people can hear you on everywhere, basically. They might open the door of the microwave and they can hear your voice inside there on AM. So I don't know how you do that. Maybe you should start using the Texas Star on sideband there. And he said no. So Bill posted the link here on the Facebook chat as well, because he posted on Zello and he posted on the Facebook chat here. Thanks, Bill, for the link for the Thunder amplifiers. All right, back to you guys. Go ahead with the conversation.
It might have been the owner's manual for the app that I have. I am thinking about putting it on 220. I have it on 120 now, like Mr. Bill said.
Yeah, that's another thing. You gotta call Hydro and say, hey, I need extra power. Steve says, I have a DX350 HDV and a Palomar Boomer Deluxe 400 high drive, but the one I use all the time is the Texas Star MC250. Wow, Steve. I never use amplifiers. I was talking to you on the mobile one day with the Galaxy with maybe 16, 17 watts. Amazing. And he says it's a really early production and built like a brick. It works well with the Quad 5. Yeah, I've seen your Quad 5. You use the Quad 5 almost every other day. You love this radio. And JC says RM35, been using it for 10 years. So yes, there is good amplifiers out there if you pay attention to your SWR. Yeah, I guess they all work somehow not equally because there's different output levels, but they all work okay. Back to you guys. What do you guys think?
Hey, did anyone ever hear of what do we call it? Canadian Marconi tube amps?
No, I don't think
Yeah.
so.
They
Yeah.
were manufactured in Hamilton, New Brunswick. Some of them.
Another option is get an RCI 2970 M4.
It's probably cheaper than buying a huge amp like that. Yeah, the N4 can do up to 400 watts or something.
Yeah, well, when I bought mine, he peaked and tuned it, so it does 500 watts. Is it cheaper? Not by much, but yeah, a little cheaper. I mean, it's good for the car. It works perfect.
Yeah, I think there's that Longhorn model too that does 600 or something now. But yeah, I don't know. It's like jamming all that in there. You have a lot of you got to have the fan kit on there, else you get a lot of heat buildup.
Mine, it produces heat, but not a whole lot. Running 4 gauge to the battery. I have all mine professionally installed. Using 4 gauge to the range of the battery, and it runs warm, but it doesn't get too hot.
Yeah, depends if you're running it, wide open all the time or not.
It's always wide open.
Wide open. Oh boy. Oh
I'm
boy.
getting a Kenwood 140, 100 watts, but it's unlocked and it goes right down. I don't know how good it's going to work, but I'm going to see.
Yeah, 140 is a great radio. Yep, great old radio, those 140s. Eric has one there. He's been running for years, and there's another guy around here locally that's been running one of those Kenwood 140s for years. Yep, 100 watts and a good antenna. That's really all you need, But anyway, that's my opinion now.
I had a 440, Kenwood 440, with the Penetrator 500, and yeah, she got out really good.
Yep. They're good radios.
Can't get out. Anyone ever hear of Canadian Marconi amps? I mean, I couldn't hook up an amp here where I live because it will just where I'm living, I'm on probably one breaker to my room, and if I put a air conditioner on and turn on the old CB the minute I key up, I'm in the dark. They were mostly made for the police and military and the trains.
Yep. Makes
But
sense.
used to work for Canadian Marconi, and he worked under the contract with NORAD. He was up the frozen tundra by all the time.
I've got an old Marconi base radio that weighs, oh my God, a lot.
and it came out of an old airport. Those
Yep.
Marconi amps, the tube amps you're talking about?
Sorry, there are only two. I've never seen one transistored. I don't think they were around. They didn't hang around for the transistorization rate that age or something. But my dad, he was up north and doing teletype machines and running running the power amps that way.
Wow,
And
cool.
before that, he was with the Canadian Air Force and doing ground radar and putting in certain radar units into CF-100s, not the 105. He never worked on the Arrow. No, never did. He saw one, and it was guarded by the elite RCMP guards.
Wow, that's cool. Cool history.
Yeah, they made them here, but there was some transistorized radio, but they were mostly for police and stuff like that.
Cool.
Used to do after that he got to working for Dynascan, which was in Campbellton, New Brunswick, out there, and they decided no longer outsource their work, and they were going to move to Alabama, and Dynascan is now called Cobra Electronics. He was making field radios for the Vietnam War.
Wow.
Yep, they were sold out. I know somebody that worked at the plant, just about an hour north of me, and they worked there until the mid 70s or 77, 76.
Nice.
Starting to build their CV line, they offered my dad a job, but my mom says, we're not going to. You can go to Alabama. We're staying here in New Brunswick. And it didn't work out well for him. I don't know what it was. They had a couple of plants there for Marconi. They made stuff. I think the bulk of it was military, though. The phones. Yeah. Hey, Nick, are you out there? Gonna have to wait till after I come back from the funeral to get a hold of that. My friend there that's got all that ham equipment. He's busy trying to get his TV station back on the air. He runs an over the air independent television station. You won't see it on any network. It's called Star Ray TV. That's the website. You might want to check that out.
Yeah, I remember, Robbie. I remember. Good stuff. I love history, and I love old radios, and I love listening about stories about old radios, and wow, fantastic, amazing. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. I was just changing the video here. Yeah. Let me see if anybody else is here. I don't want to leave anybody. Paul says no snow. Of course, no snow. It's 20 degrees here tonight, and haven't been around much. Hoping to change that. Looking forward to the improved conditions on the radio. Of course, Paul. I was talking to Chris last Saturday and Sunday, last weekend. And the conditions were great with the window antenna, no amplifier, just this Ranger radio down here. And we spent like 2 hours back and forth. Great conditions. So that's good to. Thanks, Steve. Steve says he enjoyed the show. Are you leaving us, Steve? Okay. No problem. Thank you for stopping by. Okay. Yeah, I love stories like that. So Robbie, we'll talk again. Don't worry about it. Anybody else, guys, want to share an old story or apologies for I didn't see your messages here because some people send messages on Zello here, but with all the conversation, I saw the links. Yeah, C9 Oscar Charlie 1010 from Gatineau. Yeah, see, my friend, thank you for joining. I'm so sorry I didn't see that earlier, and I should be checking text messages here as well because see now I didn't see that. So I'll check in on number 45. Okay, my friend. Number 45 is 9 Oscar Charlie 1010. I like the 1010. Thank you so much, June from Gatineau. Thank you so much, my friend. Happy Friday to you. Don't worry about being late. Better late than never. JC saying 73s, everyone. Hope to catch you on the air. Thanks, JC. Thank you for coming. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend coming up. Don't forget the two Hamfests, guys. One in Ancaster tomorrow and St. Albert in the east side of Ontario. It's close to Kingston. So yeah, thanks for coming. All right, back to you guys. Let me hear you if you have a story to share, radio related, or what your favorite amplifier is, or whatnot. Please go ahead. Go ahead.
I guess there's a few Canadian companies that made amplifiers back in the day. I was talking to a guy from the UK, I think it was, one day when Skip was rolling there. He said, "I'm talking to you right now on a amplifier that came from not too far from where you are," and he said he was on a Vectronics, I believe it is, amplifier. I'm not sure which model, but I believe they were made in Scarborough, Ontario. I'd never heard of them till how that amplifier ended up in the UK. I don't know, but anyway, just kind of interesting that I had to look them up there, and yeah, just kind of interesting how some of that stuff gets shipped around, and there was some companies back in the day making amplifiers here in Canada, not as many
Cool.
as the States, obviously, but yeah.
Cool. Very nice.
I'm gonna call it a night, and I'll catch you later. You know, I'm always on there. Thank you guys so much. I've learned. I mean, I may not talk that much, but you know, I'm trying to listen in because usually I have a question and somebody else has the same question, and I get my lesson that way too. So you guys have a good night. I'm calling it. I'm calling. I'm going 10. I'm going 10 for the night. 73 TCR. Take care.
Yeah, thanks for joining, and hopefully we'll hear you next week, if not before.
7-3, everyone. Thank you again for the warm welcome. Have a good weekend.
Bye, Choose 73. Thank you for coming. It's always a pleasure to have you here. So feel free to come back anytime. The channel is always on. Anytime you come, there's always people. If you want to try the radio, or if you want to talk to somebody or whatever, there is always people here on our on the channel on Zello. All right, good stuff, guys. Anybody else?
Thanks, Canada. Hope it all works out for you in the next week or so. But
Oh,
World Radio, 1978. We're gonna say 73s, and yeah, Nick. I'm considering Oscar Charlie 505.
okay, no problem, my friend. You have to message on the post there, okay? If you go to Facebook, the orange list is for the members of our members in Ontario. So if you go into the Facebook group and look up on the top where it says featured posts, featured, you click on there and you scroll to the right, you will see the orange list, which is for our members here in Canada. and the blue list. The blue is for members outside of Canada. So check the list and see if the number is taken or not. And yeah, you can message me there because I'm gonna forget. There's no way that I will remember. So if you message me there once, twice every day or so, I check the messages and I assign the call signs. So yeah, so please do that. Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have Facebook.
All right. So I'll write you down. Okay. So I'll make a note here. Hold on. Then don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. So you want which number do you want again?
9 Oscar Charlie 505, if that's okay, because 505 were my original numbers since I was like 15 years old, and I was born in 78.
All right, no problem. So I'll check. You know what? Let's do it right now. Hey, John. John is here. John JG Mopar. I'll check you in, my friend. Number 46 on the check-ins list. Okay, number 46. JG John. Thanks so much, John. Thanks for coming. Steve was here. We got JT on watching on Facebook. I don't know if you're still here with us. So give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna do it right now. I know maybe I shouldn't be doing it, but I'll do it right now. What the heck, you know? 505. Let me see here. 505. Is it available? Yes, 505 is available. I just need first name and location, my friend. I cannot see it on the screen here on Zello, so I'll give you the 905, the 505, but give me your location and first name at least.
Yeah, Ottawa, Ontario, JC.
Of course. I'm so sorry. I have a small screen. I don't know if you can see it on the stream here. And when somebody key up, I can only see like the first two letters from the name. Of course, JC, no problem. I will assign it to you. I made a note here and I'm gonna assign it to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much. And it is a pleasure to have you here, my friend.
QSL 73. Yeah, 73s. Have a good night. You're going to bed or going to do other things.
Hey, Mark. All right. Thanks, JC73. Have a great weekend, my friend. Thank you so much. So I said hello to John. John, you're number 46 on the check-ins list. And number 47, our good friend Mark. Back to you, Mark. Thanks so much for coming. Happy Friday. 47 people checked in on both streams and from Zello. Good to have you here, guys. Thanks so much. And yeah, so back to you. Any comments on anything left? Did we cover the amplifiers? Anybody else has a comment? If you have a concern or something that you want to see change or complain or anything, go ahead and who is this? 9 Oscar Charlie 971. Let me check Facebook here. Are you in Canada, whoever requested the 971, are you in Canada, my friend? Then I can give it to you. If it's not taken, check the list on Facebook. You know what? I'm gonna give it back to you guys, and I'm gonna post the link with both lists so that you can guys go ahead and check and see if your number is taken or not. So back to you guys.
Saying Nick, that fella earlier on mentioned, I think it might have been about a friend of his that started up an independent TV station, Star Ray. I just typed that into Google and it's got quite a fascinating story on Wikipedia and a couple of other web pages there. Well worth the read. I've got the fellow's name, but anyway, back.
Cool.
How could you get a license for TV? It's just kind of weird.
Well, Pete, yes, you checked the website. That's cool. I'm gonna go and check it a little bit. No, actually, no, I can't because I have to get up early and go to the Hamfest tomorrow, so I can make the video. But I'm sure going to check it out. You can once you get a ham radio license, you are allowed to transmit up to a certain output. You cannot go and throw in a kilowatt on the TV band. You cannot do that. But I think it's 1 watt or half a watt or something like that. And then yeah, you can do it. You can do it. Or anybody else has a different opinion? Go ahead.
Wouldn't that be like low powered FM radio?
Yeah.
Even at that, you need a license because my friend was doing it. He was transmitting music and that, and they told him to take it down.
I think that's probably an ongoing story. I think the fellow's mate is probably still in the background here somewhere. There's quite a long post in Wikipedia, and seems like he's been battling backward and forwards with the bigger commercial broadcasting stations. I haven't read the rest of it yet because I've been here, but well worth the read on Wikipedia. Star Ray TV.
Yeah, I'm looking at it on the on YouTube, and he's not.
I knew a fella in Alaska,
Alaska.
and he was an Indian fella, and he had a 1 watt Ramsey station and broadcast TV, VHF, UHF, and he was allowed 1 watt. Well, that was enough power to transmit a small little Indian village. He would show movies all day long. He got away with it. I guess it was okay then.
Yeah, if you're high up, 1 watt, you can go quite a ways.
Yeah, I can probably do it too. Uh, Here on the Ontario CB Radio headquarters, I can probably do it here too. Um, but with a window antenna, if they can hear me across the street, well, hear me. If they can see me from across the street, that would be amazing. So yeah, I can do that too and play movies all day. So then we can have a TV channel. That would be funny. That would be funny. All right. Anybody else, guys? Please feel free to join the conversation or say hello. All we ask is first name and location. So don't be shy. Go ahead. Where you guys are on the radio. I know what you're doing. You guys, you guys are on the radio. All right. Let me see. I don't want to miss anybody's comments. I got. Oh, okay. Two people on Facebook stream. If you have YouTube, guys, you can watch me on YouTube. I'm streaming both YouTube and Facebook at the same time. So here on YouTube, you can only see the radios and maybe my hand. But on YouTube, you can see more stuff. I'm playing video clips from Hamfests and like from previous Hamfests and whatnot. And you can see my face there as well. So you can go over and check it out also. Yeah, so we cover, I think we said enough with amplifiers. The time is now 10:30, an hour and a half on this stream. So I think we covered a lot about amplifiers. Anybody else would like to add anything else? What was the other topic? Antennas. I have to go and look at it. Yeah. So the floor is yours, guys. Go ahead.
Yeah, just wondering, Nick, was your face for radio or TV?
I'll be honest. I was shy to show my face because, you know, when I started this channel, I wanted to focus on sharing the stuff that I know and not to show off my face because you see on Facebook, they hold the radio in their hands and they're like posing, like, "Oh, what is this?" Yeah, no, I'm just a normal guy, and I'm shy when it comes into in front of a crowd. I'm very shy. Otherwise, I would have been a comedian, and I would be on in a live show or anything else. So Dicky was he mentioned I don't know, Dicky, if you're watching the stream, how to build an 11 meter antenna, horizontal and vertical. I think we covered that as well, and there was supposed to be comments, other people to suggest other topics. And Ron says what many operators fail to realize is that many low-grade HF amplifiers cannot handle AM operation. It's because in AM it's a full duty cycle. Yeah, I like that. This creates a lot of heat. It's like an engine full out with no headroom left to stay cooled, and that's the reason they fail. But SSB mode is much different. It only hits full duty on its audio peak, therefore it's running 60% duty cycle, and if it's input, it's set in low wattage. Very, very nice comment. Thanks, Ron, if you're watching. Thanks so much. Yeah, what else do we have here? I don't want to leave anybody outside here. Yeah, Mark was talking about the boom. I would really like another beam like the old PDL2 or a recent Mako Comet type dual polarized. And Ronald is asking if you have a read-in plan so we can look at it. Yeah, so I think we. Oh, Ferguson was asking, what is a good sideband radio? Okay, so now we're gonna have a lot of answers because everybody has a different you know, different opinion. Everybody loves a different radio. So, what is a good sideband radio, guys? Let me hear your comments on this one.
Expand a little bit. Do you modify a 10-meter radio or just a straight 40 channel?
Just use your imagination. Up, sorry. Up the camera.
Yeah, I'd like to know the pros and cons of both sides of the story.
There isn't really a whole lot of cons to modifying a 10-meter. You're just adding a band to a 12 and 10-meter radio already.
But you're getting an awful boost in power. You're going from anywhere from 55 to 100 watts or so.
Not really.
Yes, I understand, but people, when they just jump from one to the other, they don't realize that they can smoke a radio pretty quick if their SWR is off or something goes wrong.
Ryan, sorry to interrupt. I think you're whispering, so I'm having hard time to adjust the audio because other people are louder. So I put the volume down, then you key up. I have to put the volume up. So I don't know. Can we find a better solution here? All right. Okay. So I put the volume up a little bit for you. Okay. So yeah, go ahead. Sorry about that.
I don't know. I'm going to say the best CB radio right now. Like cost effectiveness, sound quality, power output would be a Anytone Quad 5 at the N2.
Or the Quad 6.
Yeah, 'cause the only thing I've heard about them is that sometimes you can damage the channel selector switch on the radio, but there's also one on the microphone also.
Yeah, if the VFO on it, I don't know. I ran one for a year and a half, just about every day, and the VFO knob never failed. But if you were abusing it, I could see it failing fairly quickly.
As I look at the Anytone 6 Quad 6, and it looks just like my President McKinley almost. It's got almost the same dashboard buttons that are above and below the display.
I have a McKinley as well, and if you're going to run it mobile, I would take the McKinley 9.5 times out of 10 on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I use when I'm out in the car. It works really, really good.
The Quad 6, the buttons are really small and the menus are hard to navigate. So I don't know, I wouldn't recommend it for a mobile.
Now, what about the Striker, the one with the got the 3 lines for the meter, the RF, the SWR, and something else, power output?
I don't know anything about the Striker series. Seen pictures on the internet and next videos, and that's about it.
Let me say something here, Ryan. The screen might be small and the radio might be small, but assuming that you have all your settings there and you're not going to be changing channels, even if you want to change a channel, I guess you can do it on the mobile, unless if you have to go from 38 backwards to channel 6, then yeah, you have to look at the radio there to see which channel you are. But for a couple channels up and down. You can do it with the mic. You can do it with the channel selector. Now, if you want to go into the menu and want to change a setting and pick another Roger beep, for example, while you're driving, forget it. Forget it, because if you have a menu-driven radio, good luck with that. You can go into menu, press and hold, go to another menu, up and down while you're driving. No, you cannot do that. The Striker has knobs, so there's, let's say, two types of radios: the classic knobs style and the menu-driven radios. Once you have the settings on the menu-driven radio and you're not going to touch it again, and you're just going to be changing the channel and or the volume, it's okay. But if you have to do anything, then you have to pull over. But the knobs, I've used radios with knobs all the time, and I don't even have to look on the radio. I can just reach on the radio, and I know that the third knob, for example, is my RF gain or my mic gain, and my second knob is my squelch, for example, if I want to crank it up a little bit more. So now the Strikers inside, if you open a Striker radio, it's nice and big. Outside it looks like a Cobra 29. It looks like a full-size radio, but inside the circuit board is half the radio. So the radio is half empty inside. And as much as I like newer radios, if something happens to those radios, it's very hard to find somebody that's using a microscope to be able to fix that radio. And that's the hard truth about these newer radios. An older radio, anybody can, yeah, the older radio might sound like crap, people might say, but yeah, you can go in and you can change all the capacitors and adjust it and tune it properly, and that will work okay, and it will sound like new. It's a preference. I would say it's a preference. Whatever you like, you know. Other people like knobs. Other people like menus. Menu is okay if you're not going to be going into the menu while you're driving. That's also good. You can use that as well.
Yeah, it's illegal now to use the CB in New Brunswick, I guess, while you're operating a vehicle, motor vehicle.
I think it's illegal everywhere. Only if you're a ham radio operator, you're allowed to use your ham radio, and that has to be mounted on a place, usually on top of the dashboard, so it doesn't distract you. So you don't have to look down and take your attention away from the road to look down and go into the sub menu to change, instead of the first Roger beep, to change to the sixth Roger beep and cause an accident or kill yourself. So the radio has to be on top of the dashboard. And yeah, JG says, I still get good audio reports when I use my old Uniden Grand XL, right? So that's an old radio. You can fix it at any time if something happens to it. So yeah, people have different preferences, and I like older radios too, to be honest. Thanks, Eric. And who else said about the Kenwood 140? I have the 680. The 680 is exactly the same as the Kenwood 140, but it has the 50 megahertz, the 6 meters, as we say, the 50 megahertz. Other than that, it's exactly identical to a 140, and it works. My buddy tuned it up, and it works like a charm. I love this radio. And who else said about the 440 earlier? The TS440 was my first HF radio back in 2000, I'd say, before I got my license. I got my radio. So I love this. I love Kenwood radios. They don't make them anymore. They don't make HF Kenwood radios, but yeah, I have a sweet spot for Kenwood radios.
Yeah, I can get 2 more radios, but from what I was told, they could be finicky and let go at any time.
Not the 140 and the 680. The 440. Back in the day, they used to put a paste on the circuit board for, I guess, for insulation purposes. And now that paste starts to melt and over the years and create short circuits in there. So you have to take apart the circuit board, rinse it good with a toothbrush and alcohol, and get rid of that paste. Other than that, they do work fine. And if you take care of your antenna and your SWR, I don't think anything is gonna happen to the radio. I mean, knock on wood, it's a 20-plus-year-old radio, but they're going strong. They're very solid radios.
Yeah, well, the 140 was just gone over by a technician, and he checked it all out, and it's good to go. And I got my other radios from him too, so I'm just waiting for that. And I just picked up a old power mic for my Radio Shack, my old 23 channel. It's an old, it's a Turner clone. It's made by Turner, but it's got Radio Shack badging on it.
Nice, nice, good stuff. Anybody else? Where is everybody? Did we put you to sleep? Well, thank you for choosing us for your Friday night entertainment. If you are here, Kiap, say something, say hello. I hope we didn't put you to sleep and you left the TV on or the computer on. Don't worry, when we finish the stream, your computer will go back to screensaver and it will turn off by itself. Let me say hello to our good friend Chuck. Chuck, thank you so much for coming, my friend. Chuck is 546 Mississippi. Thank you, sir. Happy Friday. Thank you for coming. We're not going to stay long. We're going to World Radio 59 YouTube channel. Have a great, safe weekend. Yes, World Radio 559 has a YouTube channel as well, and he's streaming live. All the people talking on a channel. So thanks, Chuck, for coming in. Happy Friday, my friend. Thanks for stopping by. All right. Anybody else, guys, would like to add or comment or change the subject or whatever? The floor is yours. Go ahead.
I'd just like to mention that if you want to run your amp on your radio, the best thing to do is use a starter motor capacitor. The type used in air conditioners will work just fine. About 500 ohms is okay. And if you hook it between the amp, the power supply, and it'll protect your amp and prevent it from blowing. Because this is what these things are used. They're used as starter motors for air conditioners, and they work great. You can also use one for a stereo system. They'll work good too.
Yeah.
You mean on the power supply or on the line out?
So you hook it up between the power supply and the amplifier, and excuse me, and then the rest is all well. Now you got me. And then what you do is you use a starter motor capacitor between the amplifier and the amp, and then between the amp and the radio, and it works pretty good. You'll save yourself a lot of problems.
grab the surge?
Because air conditioners, when they go, brrr, they hit big time. But yeah, I hook it up. Oh crap! My phone just got disconnected. It's okay. Yeah, hook it up between the power supply, and then the other end you hook up towards the radios, and it goes back to the starter motor. I can't think right now. My brain went dead on me. But anyway, if you do that, you'll have great results, and your amplifier won't burn out. And yeah, it's just an old method we've been using. But we used to use capacitors, those great big monsters, used for high stereos. What they call ghetto blasters in cars, those thumpers, and that's what we used to use them for.
Ghetto blasters. Wow.
Yeah, they pick up the surge.
Yep, they do. Big time. They'll eliminate all these little problems. And also, it's like a vacuum tube radio, where you listen to the audio and it smooths it all out with vacuum tubes. It works that way too.
Yeah, kind of grab and release, grab and release.
Yeah, especially on sideband, because it's like such an uneven current draw, right? It's just, yeah. Sometimes if you're running a big amp on a power supply, it can be hard on them.
Yeah, especially when you watch your needle swinging like crazy.
You can buy them on Amazon. They're so dirt cheap, about $8. And you only need the two connectors, the dual connectors. You don't need the extra one for the fan. You don't need that one. The cheap one. Works great.
Good to keep in mind. Somebody should write up a schematic and put it on the site.
The schematic. Oh boy. All right, good stuff. Ted, you're here. I thought you left us there. It was quiet there for a bit. Yeah, so I think, Ted, we covered all the topics. I think we talked a lot about amplifiers. And then let me see here what's
I
going on.
love it. You guys are so great.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for pointing that out. Yeah, so we covered a lot of amplifiers. We covered SWR, that some amplifiers do not forgive when you have a lot of SWR. What else is left there, Ted? Any other suggestions?
Well, I don't know. My intention was kind of just cover one topic per night. Otherwise, you're going to run out of stuff, and we'll end up talking about puppies or something, or stuff like that. I don't know, but yeah, whatever. It's up to you.
Oh, I don't mind talking about puppies. Maybe we should open up another Facebook group and post puppies. No time. I have no time. Absolutely, I'm so full with with life and work and both streams and all these nice things that are happening to me. I wish I can have another group there. But anyway, yeah. So we can do a topic every time, but like one topic every time. But it could be boring, right? Could be boring. It's okay if we touch 2, 3 topics at a time. What the rest of the people say. It's probably late. It's 10:50, going to 11 p.m. I don't think many people left here. So, but yeah, I don't know. I want to hear your opinion, guys. What you guys think? Let's see. Wah, 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 wah.
Yeah, when this was first suggested, I thought that that's what you're going to do is pick one topic each week. I think depending on the topic, yeah, there's going to be some topics where it's very short discussions on, and that's fine. And then there's going to be other topics that you might want to carry it on. I don't know, every other week, every third week, or something like that. Yeah, well, I think it's just kind of, go with the flow.
I did tell you something a little bit wrong about starter motor capacitor. You hook it between the power supply, then to the amp, and then that's all you have to do. And not to the radio. Sorry, I said the radio. That was a mistake. And that makes a big difference. You'll have those spikes and everything. And also, it seems to work a little better. And starter motor capacitor instantly charges up. But remember one thing too: if you're going to start farting around with it, because it's kind of wide open, it is a little hot. So if you want to discharge it, you got to put a screwdriver between the terminals and rub them up against each other to discharge.
Yeah, they can store quite a bit of power sometimes.
Used to help my buddy fix air conditioners. That's what gave me the idea. But I used to use a great big monster, big monster one. Used for stereos for cars, little big thumpers that go up and down the highway, and you can't hear yourself think. Hook those things up for people, tone deaf people, because they can't hear music properly. So I got the idea, and I thought, why don't I use this little starter motor capacitor? It's the same freaking thing. It works great. It also protects your equipment.
I'm gonna drop it now.
Yeah, now you're going to make me have to go and dig one up and
Forget it.
put it between my power supply and my new radio when I get it.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. I've been using them for quite a long time. I used to have big, huge ones, large ones, and I was using them, but then they started leaking, and duct would come out of them. I don't know, they're poorly made. So I've been using these ones from air conditioners, and they work fantastic. They're cheap. You can buy them on Amazon, and they have a spade connector, a female spade connector, and then you can buy them at the hardware store, and you solder them up, and you put a heat shrink around the ends, and away you go. I use 12 gauge wire. Any higher than that, it's too hard to maneuver.
That's hard to solder on sometimes, especially I'm just running on that amp. It's a 100-watt amp, but I don't think it'll pull more than 15 watts, like maybe 15 watts.
Well, the connectors are too small. They are small. I gotta pull the plastic off, cut them down the middle with a little gap there, open them up, spread them open, and then I put them on my table. I put lots of flux on it, put the cable on top, and I just hit the old soldering iron to it and hold it in place, and then I do it that way. Then, after it's all cleaned up, I take the heat shrink and put it over top, and just take a torch and shrink it up good. Give it some good support.
No, I was thinking 15. I'm thinking 15 amps, a 100-watt amplifier. I don't think it'll draw much more than 15 amps off the power supply, or solid 15 amps.
Okay, I understand now. Yeah, you're right. That's true. But they work good. So protect your amplifier really well. Protect everything else too. One nice thing about it too, if it ever gets hit by lightning, it'll blow and everything else will be okay.
Yeah, okay, it's a surge protector.
Always use it for air conditioning. If you watch some YouTube or Facebook stuff, you'll see a guy who likes to repair air conditioners. You can see him how he does. This is a round unit. I have an oblong unit, small, little tiny one, and for ACs, when they kick on, get up, and they buzz like hell, and they go, well, these guys prevent the motor from burning out.
Don't they use them on a submersible well also?
No, they don't. It sounds great. A submersible pump is triple, quadruple insulated and protect you from electrical shock. And don't ever take them apart. If you do, you have to throw them away. You can't repair them.
No, you need that box to start the motor, because without that box, you can't start up the motor on the pump. It won't engage. It gives it releases a high voltage for a brief second to get it pumping.
I have a box, like for example, in which you do have a disconnect for your inverter or air conditioner. In this case, my house has an inverter, a reverse air conditioner, basically, and it works great. You unplug that, and some of them have fuses in it, but most of them don't. It hooks up to your system, but it hooks up. It's funny too. When they hook them up, it's always a red wire. It's a special wire they use for those systems.
I've never really dug into them. I have to look, and once I look, I might have an idea. Then I know it's a surge protector. It stops the sudden surge, and it absorbs it, and then once it starts to spin, it releases it.
It does it very quickly. We were working on air conditioners, and when we replace the capacitor, start over capacitor, all of a sudden the motor will start to work. If it doesn't work at all, it starts to hum like crazy. It's no good. You think it's seized, but a lot of times it's not. Starter motor capacitor, you can bypass it and hook up directly, and it will work. It's not safe.
Yeah, and you'll start blowing fuses.
And burn your house down. You never know. Don't trust that kind of stuff.
CB11, and just a newbie question about starter motors. Is that what, I feel embarrassed to ask this, to be honest, but is that what that sort of round, often silver cylinder is that bolted to the outside of a, half horsepower or third horsepower electric motor?
So a start capacitor.
Usually
Larry,
inside the unit, because they don't like the water. They're very small, very tiny. You only need 2 connectors. There are one with 3. The third one is used for the fan. We don't need that. So, dual connector. It doesn't matter which way you hook it up. There's no problem. It works either way, and yeah, they work fine, and they're cheap.
That kind of makes sense. I'm only just learning about this stuff now, but I just remember a friend of mine telling me about like ceiling fans and motors, that it's always good to start them on flat out or like full load, and then wind them back to 2 or 1, because they don't like starting on 1, which I guess is what you're talking about in relation to an electric motor. It's not necessarily to do with the CB, but anyway, thank you.
Well, the problem is with air conditioners is people don't cover them up and have snow in them or ice. You sit there hum, and finally the motor lets go, and that's what the starter motor capacitor is for, protect the motor. If you have rain and stuff like that, it will bother it also, but they will eventually cease sometimes. But the starter motor capacitor is basically something used for any motor that takes a big surge of electricity and bang, hits it. Well, it does the same thing with your amplifier, and I've been using them for years now. I learned it from a ham radio guy, actually.
to that, mate. Then you can, these are something you can buy on Amazon, right?
Yeah, you can buy them on Amazon. They're about $5 or $6, so nothing expensive, and maybe a little bit more. And but you only need the two-pole connector. You don't need a third. The third is for the fan. Just look for the cheapest one they have, and they'll work great.
Big silver can.
But you can find a big silver can, yeah, or I can get small ones or whatever. Depends on how powerful the unit you have. The newer ones are all using very small ones. But the big old bastards, yeah, they use those three little connectors. One for positive, one for negative, but it doesn't matter which way they go. And the other one's for the fan.
Yeah, I've got a couple of 2,500 watt units in my other building, and they have big silver cans in them.
Okay, good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Very nice. I like the conversation, talking about different things. Let me see who's left here. I saw 30 something people on Zello. Thank you for choosing us for your Friday night entertainment, guys. Thank you for being here. And who else? I see 8 people left on YouTube, and maybe 2 on Facebook. I was posting the Hamfest, both for St. Albert and Ancaster, Ontario. So yeah, good stuff, guys. Very nice to have you here. All right. The time is 11. We're 2 hours on the live stream. We started at 9. For those of you who are new, let me show my face here on YouTube. Let me go back here, click on this one and this one. Okay, now you can see my face there. So yeah, we do this every Friday night at 9 p.m. In case if you are new, we are streaming both on Facebook, on our Facebook group, the Ontario CB Radio Club, and on YouTube, as you can see here. So we use the Zello app, which is free to download. You can just download it, create a profile with a nickname or your real name or your call sign, and you can join us. This is not to take you away from your radio. The radio is the radio. This is just once a week so that we can communicate with all the members, and because we cannot do that on 11 meters, right? We cannot do that on 11 meters. I wish we could, and we didn't have to use Zello, and there was conditions, and I can hear you and talk to you all, everybody on the air. That would be amazing. All right, I think we're gonna call it a night. Let me hear who's left. Let me hear you guys one last time, and then we're gonna call it a night. There's 2 Hamfests tomorrow. One is on St. Albert, Ontario, which is close to Kingston, and one is happening in Hamilton, actually in Ancaster, Ontario. That's from the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club. And yeah, so we have to get up early. I want to be there to make a video so I can post it on YouTube like I always do with all the Hamfests for the last 3 years, I believe. So yeah, I'm doing good. So thanks, guys. Let me hear you one last time, and then we're gonna call it a night.
Hi, Nick. How you doing, mate?
Hey, Larry.
Oscar Carey to the K36 for National Ontario. Operator Wayne still here. Hello, Larry.
Hey Wayne, thanks for being here. Larry, good to have you, buddy. Go to sleep. We have to get up early tomorrow. We gotta go to Hamilton.
Yeah, I don't know if Mike's going or not. I haven't heard yet. But, yeah, I gotta wake up early anyway.
Well, Mike was here. I think Mike was here earlier. Yeah, he said hello. I checked him in. So see, I forgot to ask him. So yeah, who else? Who else is here, guys? Let me hear you.
Sorry, guys. I was just listening to West Malaysia coming in. All right, I'll say 7 for you there, guys. 5:20. We'll be signing off here.
5711 still here.
Karen Eck, hope you have a good Hamfest. I'm going to leave now and I'm going to watch some stupid show on YouTube, whatever. Take care.
Ari, I told you to download the Brave browser. The Brave browser. Did you do it?
I got a brand new computer. I got NVIDIA and Ryzen, AMD. In other words, it cost me $600. It's a mini computer, little tiny guy. I have not put Brave browser in it yet. But the other computer I did. I use it all the time.
All right, congratulations. So now we know where the pension money is going. Instead of buying radios, you buy computers. What you want me to tell you? You know?
All I suggest is people do not buy an Xbox. They're great, but now they've gotten really expensive and they're very greedy and they want a big plan to pay every month to join their Game Pass and they give you shitty games. But that's about all I can say.
All right. Thanks for the update.
I love it. You guys are so great.
You're welcome.
Thanks for your info, TB11. All I talked about that gear you were talking earlier. Thanks a lot.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Pete. Thank you so much. Thank you every time for all you do for me. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to have you here. And as I said, I have another friend that he moved from Toronto to Australia. I can't remember, he told me, but I can't remember where. I'm gonna find him and get him on Zello, and we can all talk like we used to talk. I remember, I don't know if I think I told you that he used to come on. He used to be in Toronto, right? And he used to come on 38, and people from the States and all over the place will want to contact him because they think he was from Australia because he had an Australian accent. That was so funny. Anyway, I got confused the first time. I got confused myself too when I heard him on the radio, and I'm like, "Is he from Australia for real?" And he ended up being in Toronto. Well, yeah. Thanks so much. It's a pleasure to have you here, my friend. All right. Anybody else, guys? Last call. Okay, last call.
'73 is Nick from 1-8 Farmville. We're always sitting on the side of something.
Yep.
Final thought, Nick. Thanks very much for having us. Done a great show. Really enjoyed it. Feel a bit isolated out here, but really very appreciative to be invited into your group, and I really enjoy it. Thanks a lot. And the final thing, I hope they get the address of that Hamfest in Hamilton wrong, and they all turn up in my backyard because that's where I live in Southern Hemisphere. So I'll keep an eye out for truckloads of vans and trestle tables, and
too.
Thank you, Pete. Thank you so much. Don't feel alone. You have friends here. You have so many friends on this group. So always feel at home. Okay. If you want to post something on the group, anything radio related, yeah. So don't feel alone. You have friends here. Don't worry.
Thank you.
We're Canadians. We're cold and lonely.
You said it right. You said it right, my friend. Up here in the cold country. Oh, yeah. Okay, guys, who else is left here and would like to say good night? This is the last call, okay? Last call. 2 more minutes, and we're gonna call it a night. I'm gonna shut down the stream. The channel here on Zello is always on if you want to stay and continue the conversation, but I have to shut down the stream. All right? Let me hear you guys before we say good night.
Nine World Radio 962, Dan out of BC, and I'll be listening.
All right.
9 Romeo Charlie 5711, right. On the side.
209.
Roscoe, are you coming tomorrow?
Negative. I have to work. I'm working all weekend.
Ah, that sucks. That sucks. Anyway, you will see the video. Thank you, Dave. Dave is saying good night. Dave is watching from the from Facebook. Thank you, sir. Thank you for joining us. We do this every Friday night at 9 p.m. So somebody, who is this guy doing burnouts on our street? All right. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. I want to wish you a good night, good weekend coming up. If you're coming on the Hamfest tomorrow, and if you see me there, I will be videotaping. So come talk to me. Let's, introduce ourselves. And if you can stay until the end, we always go either for coffee or to grab a burger. So we can all go and grab a bite or a coffee. Thank you, guys. 73. Stay safe, and I will see you on the next one.
If anybody's still awake and listening on the radio, Triple Nickel's not dead yet.
Yeah, and by triple nickel, we mean 27555. Okay, 27555 on upper sideband USB. This is the international calling channel, and you can go there and talk all over the world or wherever the conditions will take you. Thank you, Pete. Thank you so much again. I saw your comment here on YouTube as well. And the burnouts, yeah, somebody's doing burnouts on my street here. Huh, crazy. Okay, thank you guys. 73. All the best.